YouTube, what's going on? This is Dan Permaculture. Alright, in this video we're gonna just be talking about spring. Spring is slowly approaching us. So during spring, we all start our gardens and stuff, and all the gardeners out there is nothing better than harvesting your own food from your garden and cooking it inside. It's one of the best experiences. It's like where your food is coming from. It didn't travel from one state to the other. The furthest it travels from your backyard right into your kitchen. There's no better feeling. So in saying this, most gardeners and people who want to become gardeners, this is like the time we're all preparing to start our gardens. And there's something you got to always remember. Gardening is trial and error. It's not gonna always go perfect. It's not gonna always go bad. Everything is, you try, you fail, you start again. That's how I learned. I didn't do much YouTube watching. I just kept trying stuff in the garden. And I think that's one of the best way to learn is when you actually try. You could have all the knowledge. There's a saying that knowledge is power, but knowledge is not power if it's not being implemented. So if you just gather knowledge and not implementing what you're learning, it's wasted. So to me, knowledge used is actually power. And one of the key things to remember, is we don't actually grow the plants. We can't grow the plants. The plants grow themselves. But it's the environment that we create for the plant is what is going to make that plant thrive. But we can't literally stand up over the plant and say grow, 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 grow. It will never happen. The plant actually going to do whatever they need to do. So you have no control over the plant, but you have control over the environment that you have the plant growing. And that's a key important factor to remember when growing food. So our job is to what? Create a good environment, meaning soil, location. Those two things are extremely important. The location where you have your garden bed, the soil that you have for your plants to actually thrive and produce food for you. Most vegetables won't grow in shaded area. They need full sun, to develop into, mature plants that you could have a great harvest. So the next step is after you find your location, nice sunny area, you create the right soil amendment, right soil type for your vegetables. The next thing, what you plan to grow, so I know gardeners, we love experimenting. I love I'm always experimenting. But to me, there's a 80-20 rule. That's my rule. 80-20 rule as per grow 20% to the food that you really know your family is gonna like eating. I only grow what I like eating. There's few, that 20% that I'll try, but experiments. There's new fruit trees that I never tried before. There's certain leafy greens that I do research on to see the taste, the flavor of it, and then I'll try to grow it. But there's a 80-20 rule that you want to grow stuff that your family is going to eat, because you really don't want to grow stuff and it just go wasted in the garden. It's just for Instagram photos or just for YouTube videos. You want to grow something that you're going to consume, because the whole point of gardening, it's a hobby, but at the same time it's going to save you from going to the supermarket to go purchase peppers, onions, tomatoes, and leafy greens. That's always going to save money in your pocket. So the next thing now you're going to find out after choosing seeds that you want to vegetable that you're going to eat and what you like eating, and the 20% that you're going to experiment and probably end up liking, that you're going to plant in the same year or the next gardening season. The next thing is, are you going to buy seeds, or are you going to buy starts from your local nursery? for me, I love growing from seed because there's a connection and experience just seeing a tiny seed and see what it becomes, over a long period of time. But if you want to grow by seed or you want to do a start, that's just your preference. And last but not least, the it's so important to know your growing zone and when is your last frost date. You could go check that online, just put in growing zone, USDA growing zone. And so that's a key thing, know your growing zone, read the packets read the back part of your seed packets. It should give you the temperature of the soil, when to actually transplant. And so there's all that. So this was just a quick video, just sharing some of my experience with you guys over the past few years. So thank you so much for watching. All be blessed with peace, love, and kindness. One love. Remember, don't be scared to grow something in your on your balcony, in your backyard, in a container. Just grow something. All right. See you in the next video.